My name's Dr. Peter Knight. We're here with a group from UW-Parkside, University of Wisconsin-Parkside this morning from our School of Business and Technology. I'm an assistant professor of marketing in the school, and we brought 5 of our students today. Brian, Jenna, Yun, Uni, and Janelle. And they're going to talk about their experiences at University of Wisconsin-Parkside and talk about some of our programs. Those of you that are interested in careers in accounting or finance or general business or human resources, marketing, management information, or computer science, you're going to learn a little bit more about that today. You may not be interested right now or think you're interested, but you may be after this presentation. So we're going to learn a little bit about our program and our students. You will have the opportunity to ask questions. There will be prizes for those that ask questions. You'll be able to gain a limited edition Parkside pen collector's item for asking the questions. And we're also going to do a draw for a t-shirt if you provide us with an interest and information sheet if you'd like some more information on UW-Parkside. We have Cassie Volkers who's here, who is the Assistant Director of Admissions, and she can also answer any questions about how you apply to Parkside for any of the courses and programs that we offer. So we're going to get started, but we're going to show you a short video first.
How's everyone doing? As Dr. Knight said, we are from the University of Wisconsin-Parkside School of Business and Technology. We're here today to talk to you about the different areas of study in the School of Business and Technology. Once again, my name is Brian.
I'm Jenna. I'm Yun. I'm Janelle.
And my name is Uni.
Sorry, I'm good.
All right.
What's the other one? Oh, right. Yeah.
Huh?
Okay,
So how many
there
people
we
plan to
go.
go into college after high school? Yeah? Good. All right. Well, before we get started talking to you about the different concentrations, I will talk to you a little bit about the University of Wisconsin-Parkside and the campus. One thing about our campus is it's got a wonderful environment. It's set inside of a forest preserve. It's very quiet, very nice for studying. Also, our classroom sizes, and this is a real key feature to our school, is that we do have very smaller classroom sizes. About like as many students as you see here right now is about how many students are in our classroom. And what that does is gives us a chance to have a lot of one-on-one interaction with our teachers, get to know our professors a lot more, and also get to know the students in your class a lot more, because you're going to notice that a lot of students, you're going to go to many classes with them, and you're going to kind of go through the journey of taking the classes together and graduate together, which is pretty neat. Also at our campus, we have a library and the computer labs. They're open all night, nights and weekends. So what that does is allows you to work on your homework at your convenience when it's the best time for you, not a set time. And also there's a SEG Center, and this is an area where companies in the Racine, Kenosha area come to the University of Wisconsin-Parkside as students to help them with solutions, with marketing, promotions, different areas to help their business. And this is going to give you real life experience in that field. And also, it's an internationally accredited business program, AACSB. What that is it's the highest accredited business program in the country. It's the same accreditation as schools like Harvard, Stanford, and Madison have, and that's what ours is accredited. One of our areas of study is the general business. It kind of is what it says. It's a general business. You're going to learn a little bit about everything from finance to marketing, and everything in between. And what that does is it's going to give you skills on either running your own business or one day becoming a manager. And also it's a great starting point for students who like to feel the business, want to go into business, but they're not exactly sure which area. So you can start in a general business degree, get a little knowledge about everything, and then always transfer to another area. And like I said, general business is an area for students who want to become managers or one day run their own business. So careers are anything from construction manager all the way down to running a restaurant, fashion merchandising. And this average starting salary for somebody who's gonna, with the general business degree, is around $30,000 and up starting.
All right, how many students dreamt of being an accountant when they were a child? Anybody? Me neither, but I'm really glad I did it, and this is why. Accounting involves a lot of different tasks, such as financial reporting, managerial accounting, even things like taxation or auditing. We are called translators of business. Accounting is referred to the language of business because we can translate things like new contracts, new ideas, new business ventures into something that everyone in this room can understand, and that's dollars and cents. Careers in accounting. The University of Wisconsin-Parkside prepares their accounting majors for very successful careers in accounting by offering every single class necessary to sit for the CPA exam. There is an extra 30 credit requirement for that. But there's three major types of accounting, and the first one's private. So those are the accountants that work in the industry for a company. It could be a tax person, a cost accountant, even the chief financial officer of a company. Then there's the public sector, which is working for an actual accounting firm. You get to travel, you get to do various consulting jobs, and also auditing. And then the government. The government requires a lot of accountants for things like the IRS, their revenue services, and also for forensic accounting. Now, accounting majors right out of college make an average of $40,000 to $60,000. A lot of that depends on which one of those three areas that you enter into. And aside from our accounting degree, we have a brand new accounting club on campus. This club allows students to get out of the classroom experience. It allows you to get out into the community and help. Our biggest program is VITA. Volunteer Income Tax Assistance is a program where our students get free training from the IRS, and they help low-income members of their community by providing free tax assistance, so that's bringing money back to your communities in Kenosha and Racine.
Another program which is offered in the School of Business and Technology is the Computer Science program. And what computer science is simply the analyzing, designing and implementing of solutions to technological issues that companies, corporations, or institutions may face. And so what you would get to learn as a student of computer science in the School of Business and Technology is those processes that is used to describe all and transform the data that the organization keeps into information that describes all the complex systems within that organization. For instance, here in your school, each and every one of you is a point of data. You have data that the school keeps. They keep your name, they keep your grades, they keep other kinds of stuff about you. And all of that basically represents who you are as a student of Mary D. Bradford High School. And the careers you can get into upon graduation, you can become a software engineer. Basically, you design all the applications that the company uses. You could also become a security analyst with the organization you work for, just trying to keep all their information secure online. You can also get into things like systems or network administration. All the computers within the organization are kind of linked together. They form a network, and they would need someone to kind of monitor that network, see who has access, and also keep out people who do not need access to any information from getting access into that. And as a starting career, someone just out of college, you would be earning something about, around $60,000 annually, and it can only go up from there.
Finance. Who here likes money? No one? Okay, let's try again. Who here doesn't like money? Okay, here we go. Every one of us likes money, so probably you have money, but whether you know how to use money wisely. Finance is all about how to use money efficiently. Financial planning is vital to individuals and organizations. In global economy and increased competition require wisely planning in order to use financial resource wisely. So finance concentration in Parkside is designed for business students wish to pursue the career in banking, corporate finance, investment, and financial planning. And you can get an average starting salary from $45,000 and depends on your company's location, your experience, and it can go all the way up to $80,000.
All right, how many of you here like to make money? Group. All right, well, that's what marketers do. Is I know different areas, finance, accounting, talk about different things you do when you get the money in, how to track it, different ways to invest it. But marketers is the area that brings the money into the corporation. That's why it's probably one of the most important areas of the company because it's what connects the product or service right to the consumer. And you do promotions, advertising, commercials, anything that has to do with, like I said, connecting the product to the consumer. And some of the areas, the reason why I like doing it is because it's an area in business where you can be very creative, imaginative, be able to think outside the box, and come up with the craziest marketing plan that you can. And a lot of the careers in marketing, anything that has to do with selling products, anything from advertising manager all the way down to being a sales manager. You also be a market research analysis. And the average starting salary for somebody in marketing is around $32,000 to $48,000 starting. The Parkside American Marketing Association, PAMA, is a business organization on campus, and what it does is it connects college students to the professionals in the area. And what that's going to do is once you get out of college and you want to get that first job, well, you've already created networking with different companies, and it's going to help you get that first job. And some of the things that we do is fundraising. Last month we raffled off Packer tickets, raised over $900 for our organization. And we use that money to help fund these different events that we go to. Right now we're trying to fund to go to a conference in New Orleans in March. And other things is we do some fun things too, like go golfing, go bowling, some fun social events.
Human resource management. All right. Now, how many people in this room ever want to be hired for a job? I just hope everybody. Okay. Now, how many of you want to be fired from a job? With that attitude, you are going to be fired. Well, human resource management is all about managing your people, finding the right people for the right positions, and supporting your organization. Anything from recruiters to interviewers, trainers, they all work in HR. And a good thing about HR is the employment is growing. From 2008 to 2018, it's expected to grow from 9% to 28% improvement in HR jobs. So for careers in HR, you can do anything from the very specific items to being a benefits specialist, calculating what type of benefits and what type of stock promotions and stuff to give your people to keep them with your company. You can be a corporate trainer or anything up to the HR director, which is the top dog of a human resource hierarchy. Now the average salary for a starting person in HR is $35,000 to $45,000.
Okay, everybody. As a show of hands, how many of you have ever heard of management information systems? Nobody? That's what I figured. Anyway, so what exactly is management information systems? It's the study of people, the organization, the relationships among them, and also technology. All departments use it, and that's really great about that. And some users include sales forecasting, optimizing production, installing appropriate technology, analyzing trends, and displaying that information to different groups. Some of the careers that are available in MIS once you get a degree in it is a computer programmer, which is a person who writes, debugs, and maintains a computer program. A database administrator is a person who's responsible for implementing and designing an organization's database. And a network administrator is a person responsible for designing, setting up, testing, and implementing a system. And a system analyst is a person responsible for researching problems and coming up with solutions to business and organization needs. And the average starting salary, which I think all of you will find interesting, is $52,000.
And at the University of Wisconsin-Parkside, we also have the School of Business and Technology also offers certificate courses, and these are actually open to all students in the school, not just students of the School of Business and Technology. One of them is the Cybersecurity Certificate, which is offered in the Department of Computer Science. And I mean, we all know that cybercrime, identity theft and things like that are a growing threat to our economy, to our persons. I mean, if you get your identity stolen, it takes years and years for you to ever recover from the effect of that. And so we need actually people to go into cybersecurity to know how to keep all that information that we have online in our computer systems at home or in our places of work or even with the government really safe from hackers and things like that. Another certificate which we have on offer is the Unix Administration Certificate. Unix is actually an operating system just like Windows, which many of us are familiar with. And so many companies are beginning to switch to it because it is so versatile, it is so powerful, there's so much that you can do with it. And these companies need people to oversee those systems for them. And so we have the Unix administration certificate there. And lastly, the Department of Computer Science in the School of Business and Technology, together with the Department of Arts, also offers the Web Publishing Certificate. That's for those of you who really like going online to websites and things like that. We want you to not just be able to write out all the programming that gets the website to work, but also be able to make that website look beautiful and attractive to people who will come to visit it. So that's why there's that collaboration between the two departments there.
And in addition to those certificates that he just mentioned and the different programs and areas of study at the University of Wisconsin-Parkside that we have, we also offer a sales certificate. And college students, when they first come out, 60% of them, their first job is going to be somewhere in sales. That's even higher for marketers. Around 80% of marketers' first job is going to be somewhere in sales. So a sales certificate is going to kind of give you some skills to help you enhance your selling ability. And also, University of Wisconsin-Parkside is one of only two schools, colleges in the state of Wisconsin with a certified sales certificate. There's also a project management certificate. It's recently becoming very much more important to businesses to have people be able to know how to manage their projects, manage their time better. So this is going to give you some extra skills, make you more valuable in the marketplace. It also has an entrepreneur certificate. That's, you know, what it says. People who want to one day either run their own business, own their own business, give you skills on helping you how to start up your own business and how to run it.
General education. Now, let me hear some of your favorite classes besides lunch. Shout them out.
Math.
Math.
All
Okay.
right.
Math. Anybody else?
Science.
Science. You're gonna be a smart guy. All right. So our general education classes are things that we have to take outside of our major. You know, so for people like me, it really helps. I'm not just in accounting all day, every day, but I get to explore some other things. You know, like maybe theater, science, math. We're all required to take 36 credits, so 12 credits from each of these three categories. There's natural sciences, social sciences, arts and humanities, and it helps us remain well-rounded individuals in our college experience. Okay, now you know a little bit about our university and you know a little bit about our business program, so you're probably thinking, why you and why Parkside? Like we mentioned, we have the 7 different areas of study. We have the 6 certificates. We have gen eds to help you keep everything well-rounded. We have a beautiful university, and there's a career out there for everybody. And all of us can agree that the University of Wisconsin-Parkside is a great place to start. So now you know about our university. We're going to tell you about where we were when we were sitting in your chairs, where we are now, and where we want to be in our futures. So I'm Jenna. I'm a Bradford graduate, 2008. When I was in high school, I was an academic. I didn't really do any extracurriculars, but I took a lot of AP coursework, and I worked at Boston Store. I was in their cosmetics department, and I drove a 2002 Pontiac Sunfire.
Hi guys, I'm Janelle. I also graduated here from Bradford High School in 2007. I was involved in the Key Club, Spanish Club, and the National Honor Society, and when I wasn't doing that, I babysat, which was a lot. And I drove a white Isuzu Rodeo.
Once again, I'm Brian. I went to Zion Bend High School, class of 2004. Zion is just over the border in Illinois, directly south of here. In high school, I played baseball and football up until the start of my junior year. Right before the beginning of my junior year, I got my first job at Osco Drug as a stock clerk. I decided that I wanted to make money rather than play sports, so I gave up the sports to work, and I saved up to buy a 97 Honda Civic.
Hi, I'm Yun. My high school is called Yushin School, attached to Capital Normal University, which located in Beijing, China. I hate to say that, but it's true. We spend most of our times to study, even after schools, weekends. But I did a little bit something. I was in art club and get involved in choir in international programs. But unfortunately, I don't have a car, I don't have a job, because we can only get a driver license after 18 years old.
And my name is Yuni. I attended the Maiduguri University Zaria Staff Secondary School that is way over in Nigeria. While I was in school, apart from my academic work, I also played football, you know, the one where you go around chasing the ball with your feet, kicking it from left to right and all of that kind of stuff. Cool stuff, I mean, really exciting, invigorating. And I didn't own a car. When I needed to go anywhere to school, I took the school bus. Any other place, I mean, I just depended on my sneakers. They always got me from point A to point B, and I was very comfortable with that.
All right, well, now in college, it was a complete 180. I got really involved. I'm an accounting major at the University of Wisconsin-Parkside. I am the accounting club president. I also tutor accounting. I'm involved in 2 different honor societies. Phi Eta Sigma is based on GPA. Beta Gamma Sigma is a business honor society held by fewer than 10% of the nation in business majors. I work at Jackie. How many of you guys are familiar with Jackie? Jackie underwear, undershirts. How many of you know that their corporate office is right here in Kenosha? Jackie offers a lot of internships to Parkside students, and I found it as a great way to get involved and get some experience. So I currently work in their treasury department. I've been there for about a year, and they helped me pay for my new car. I have a 2010 Mazda 6.
Hey guys, currently my major is management information systems, but at the beginning I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, and I previously attended Mount Marion College in Milwaukee, where I was studying interior design, but I found out that wasn't right for me. So then I came to Parkside and actually fell in love with the campus and everything about it, and that's how I got into management information systems. My job that I worked at was Marshall's, and I was a sales associate for the women's and misses and juniors department, and I currently drive that blue Mazda 3.
Well, my college career started off with me wanting to be an architect. Right out of high school, I went to the College of Lake County. I did a 2-year architectural drafting program. After I finished that, I decided that I didn't want to be an architect any longer. I took a few years out from college. You realized that you really don't get too far without a college degree. So I decided to go back. I knew I wanted to go in the field of business. I knew marketing was the area that I wanted to go into. I searched around different colleges between Chicago and Milwaukee that I'd be able to commute to. I chose UW Parkside because I wanted to the smaller classroom sizes. So now I'm a marketing major at UW Parkside. I'm also getting a certificate in sales. I'm a member of PAM Club, the Parkside American Marketing Association, like I talked about earlier, and I'm also part of the Parkside Student Government. My best experience so far at Parkside has been going to sales competitions. I went to one at University of Indiana at the beginning of the semester. Last month I went to one in Eau Claire. They're great learning experiences for myself, and just I had a really good time, a lot of fun doing those. And I still work at Osco Drug, but now I'm a supervisor, and I still drive the same 97 Honda Civic.
My major is finance. I spent 2 years in my college in China, and after 1 semester exchange program, I decided to transfer to UW Parkside. The reason why I transferred to UW Parkside is not only because it inspired me with the confidence to study better, but also because of colorful campus life. One of my favorite experience in Parkside is I was in student government last year as a SUFAC member at large. I learned a lot, like how to network with others, how American College operates, and how the students' fees go. So now I drive a 2000 Oldsmobile.
Like Janelle, I'm also a management information systems major. I work at Best Buy in the mobile department in Racine, and up till a couple of, I think about a week or so ago, I also worked at Offsite, which is an IT company here in Kenosha, somewhere down by the beach. My favorite thing going to the University of Wisconsin-Parkside is what we call there the executive in-residence talks. What happens on those days is we get top managers in their corporations within the Kenosha-Racine area are invited to the university. They get to tell us about themselves, the work they do, their experiences on the job, some of the problems they face, some of the solutions which they are implementing, which is working, some of the things they've tried which did not work. And for me, I like it so much because it helps me kind of focus, you know, look and then see how relevant what I'm learning in college is to the things that I hope to be doing when I get out and find a career. And with that focus, then I also begin to also plan plan how things would do, think about the kind of things that I would do if I were in their shoes, and all those kind of good things, which, you know, just makes me feel really very, very relevant. And as for the car that I drive right now, all I can tell you is that it has 4 wheels, it has a steering, it has a roof, the heat works, so I'm ready for the winter and I have no problems with it so far. It also gives me good gas mileage, so all the way, go.
All right, well, I'm graduating this December 2011, so I have 16 days left, but who's counting? I'm getting my accounting degree. I am joining Deloitte & Touche. It's the biggest accounting firm in the world. So for the next few months, I'm going to be traveling and living out of a suitcase. But I'm really excited. I love to travel. I'm also starting my master's at UWM in the summer once our busy season wraps up. And I hope to one day purchase a Lexus RX 350 for my dream car.
Just like Jenna, I'm also graduating this semester, which I'm really excited about and can't wait. 16 days, like she said. I hope to work in the MIS field, work my way up to database administrator, which I guess talked to you about earlier, and hopefully work in the civil service. My family kind of worked in there, so hopefully I can get that. The civil service, what is that exactly? It's like working for the government, but you're not wearing a uniform or anything. You're just working as a corporate, but in there, and it's nice. I hope to eventually get my MBA and MIS, and then I hope to drive that Audi R8.
I'll be graduating December 2, but December of next year, 2012. I have 1 year left. I'll be getting my marketing degree. After that, kind of open, looking for jobs. Like as I mentioned earlier, go to those sales competitions. There's a few more that I'll be able to attend between now and the time I graduate. I'll use those to help me find my first job. Hopefully a career in merchandising, sales, marketing, and I hope to one day own a Ferrari convertible.
I will graduate in this month too, and after graduate, I will go graduate school for accounting program. Hopefully I can start CPA exam soon. And for the future career, I hope to work in corporate finance in a US company, also do business in China. My dream car is Mazda Miata.
As for me, it seems it's really quite interesting that everybody is graduating in December, just different years. I am the last graduate here, 2013, but then who cares? I mean, upon graduation, I hope to go in for a master's program, but while doing that, probably also get some certifications in information and technology. And the reason why I am so focused on that so much is because my great dream is that someday I intend to own my own IT company. So if there's anyone amongst you who is thinking, oh, I'd like to work in the IT field, just give me a shout out when you get there, and then probably I would say there will be a job waiting for you if you come to Parkside. Just supporting. And as for the car that I'd like to drive, I don't think so much about it because they keep changing every year. When something comes out new, I'm like, oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. So I'm just waiting. Then I'll start getting them in, and then probably, you know, get something that I really, really, really like then. But so long as it's not the car I have right now, I'm sure I'm really good in that.
All right, everybody, that is our presentation. I'm going to wrap it up right now, and we're going to turn it over to you for questions. So whether it's a question about Parkside, about our business school, any of our other programs, we have an admissions counselor, Cassie Roasters. So any questions for you, and we're going to turn it over the next slide. And our emails are also available. If you have any questions for any of us specifically that you don't feel comfortable asking here, you can always contact us individually as well. So who has questions? We do have prizes too.
And
Don't collect your pens while you can.
Yeah. And if you're done filling out the little form which we gave you there, we also have a grand prize for that. Okay, we'll ballot for it, and we have something really cool that we want one of you to win. Okay, so if you have not finished filling it out, just take a few